Hi Taurus, this is going to be a general love reading from mid to end of August 2020 for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Okay, so it could be for yourself or you could be cross-watching for somebody else. Either way, the roles could be reversed, so just take the messages as they make sense for you, okay? This is either going to be for you, your person, or maybe a little bit of both. We will see. And these readings are general, so of course they're not going to resonate for all of you. So do watch your other signs. Okay, so Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is going on for August? Let's see. Okay, we have union, we have metamorphosis, and we have separation. Okay, so that's very interesting. I could have sworn this came up for another sign, I think last month, where we had both union and separation in the same reading. So definitely some shifts going on here. I feel like this union is something that's going to be very either tangible, or you're going to be able to see that potential, all right, during this time period. And there's going to be some type of a metamorphosis which might actually take place through a separation. So it could be that you are already in separation, or it could be that you are separating at the moment, but this is ultimately what is going to bring on that change that is going to be needed in order for a union to happen here with your person. Okay, so let's get into the details and see what all of this is about. So Taurus, mid to end of August 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so for the general energy, we have the Fool, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so it really feels like there has been some action has definitely been taken, or is being taken at the moment, okay? And I do feel that it feels like it is a risky decision to make for some of you. So if you're the one that is pulling away from your person or causing this separation, you feel like it's a risk, but you feel like it's something you have to do because it's based on some clarity that you've had concerning the situation. If it is your person that is separating from you, again, it's the same thing. Okay, this could be true for them. So let's see what else. Okay, so for what you or they want, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The challenge here is the Page of Pentacles. What you can't see, or what is being hidden, is the Six of Pentacles. Coming up in the near future, we have the King of Swords, and the potential here, or a message, is the Seven of Swords. Okay. So, definitely, I really do feel that the separation is happening because somebody really wants to do this in the right way. They need to figure certain things out. And again, it could be you wanting to come up with a strategy, wanting to really work on certain aspects, either of yourself or of another situation possibly, or of anything, really, in order for things to happen in the right way, or in the way that you feel is right. I do feel that the challenge here is really being able to follow through with that, with the Page of Pentacles here. However, I do see this balance really happening. Okay, it's in the energies that you can't see here with the Six of Pentacles. Let me just move them up a little bit. Okay, and coming up, there's definitely going to be some decision being made. However, there is going to be something you're going to have to be a little bit careful of here with the Seven of Swords. So we're going to see what that is once we clarify. So let's actually start clarifying. I actually keep seeing the World card for you. I saw it before when I shuffled the cards right before starting this video as well. So that does talk about the completion of cycles. And I do feel that this is a completion of a cycle in this connection here with somebody having made this decision, or maybe you're, like I said, maybe you're making the decision, okay, coming up. So let's see. Let's clarify the Fool. Okay, we have the Four of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, yeah, so this has been a very difficult decision to make. Somebody here really took a leap of faith. And I do feel that it has to do with this separation here, especially with the Four of Swords, and it has to do with your healing. So I feel like you're either thinking that you need to heal from this connection, and therefore you took that that step to do that. You took that risk. However, it is very, very difficult for you. With the Ten of Wands being here as well as the Nine of Wands, it's very challenging for you to actually take this step, take this leap of faith, and just, you know, feel like this is the right decision. You feel like it's the right decision, but it's just so difficult to actually do it. But I feel like you feel like you had to do it because this relationship was beginning to feel very, very heavy. It was just getting to be too strenuous. Again, could be your person, that this is why, if they separated from you. Okay, let's see the Knight of Swords. Okay, yeah, definitely. I feel like this was huge. Whatever this is, I feel like it's huge, okay? The King of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So, yes, definitely action on having moved away. And I feel like you may have even discussed this, so it may have even been a mutual decision for some of you, not all of you. But for some of you, I feel like it was a mutual decision. And I'm also getting here... first of all, I do feel that for a lot of you it is your person and not necessarily you. But either way, I do feel that whatever this is, okay, whatever your reasons were for taking this action, it is for the better. Like, it actually is you being guided to do this. Okay, this is you. If this is you really standing in your power. And if it's your person, it's because they really want to do it for the right reasons. They know that they have old baggage that they need to leave behind, or they know that they need to heal certain aspects of themselves, or there's something else in their lives that they need to release here. And they want to make sure that they do it in the right way so that it can be fair to you. That's why we have the Six of Pentacles, okay? Yeah. So let's actually clarify the Knight of Pentacles for what you or they want. Let's see, we have the Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so it feels like what it is that they need to correct here, you or them, is something that has been keeping them feeling trapped, feeling bound, something that has been really just possibly even fear that is keeping them too much in their headspace, too much, possibly too much thinking. It's almost as if whatever that situation is, it's like it has their arms tied. So it's, what I'm getting here is that you weren't able to continue on in this relationship you or them, or the both of you actually, okay, as a unit, you could not continue on together in this way because one of you has their hands tied. Okay, there's something, again, with the Four of Pentacles here, somebody's holding on to something that needs to be released, and that something is something that is possibly maybe a little bit deceitful. It's just something that I feel this person knows they need to move away from. They know that. It might be difficult for them to do so, but they know this, and what they truly want is to be able to correct that and come out of that. I just dropped the cards. Okay, let's see the Page of Pentacles for the challenge here. We have the Star, we have Strength, and we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so the challenge here has to do with this situation, which is very painful for them, okay? Whatever it is, they're having a hard time really, you know, moving forward. They want to be the Knight of Pentacles, but the challenge is that they're still the Page at the moment, okay? However, even though the challenge is that they're a Page, or that they've been the Page, meaning that, you know, maybe a little bit immature, always wanting to take that step, but it kind of just stayed there. It stayed at the wanting phase, really wanting this, but they weren't actually moving forward and doing it. However, we do have Strength and we do have the Star, okay? So this is actually very, very positive. This is showing me that, yeah, whatever it is, okay, that they need to release here and move away from is very painful for them. It's going to bring them pain. It is. But they have that strength, okay? They have that strength. And there is that hope there. There is that, that guidance, as I said before, to push them forward. Just like I said, you know, that the separation has been divinely guided. Well, they're going to also have assistance from the divine in order to be able to overcome this challenge here and find that strength. But it feels like really the challenge in the past has been for them to find that strength to actually release this, okay? And it could, again, it could be anything. Could be another relationship, but it doesn't have to be, okay? So let's see. Let's see the Six of Pentacles for what is being hidden from you, or what you just can't see here. Okay, the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. And we had the Knight of Swords before as well. So this is the second time. So there is action here. Okay, here's the thing. What you're not seeing is that whether this is you or the other person, somebody is really being determined here. This is a lot of determination and a lot of action being taken at the moment. It's interesting though, because we also have the Two of Swords. Because it feels like, you know, even though this person is trying to, whoever this is, okay, really trying to balance the situation out. I feel like this time around they really are putting in that effort, but it's still very challenging for them. Yes, they are determined. Yes, they are taking action, but I feel like they also have that little bit of back and forth. Kind of like, I'm determined, I want this, I'm taking a step forward, so there they go as the Knight of Swords, like very quickly, but because it happens so quickly, I feel like it freaks them out a little bit, and so then they kind of take one step back here, and then possibly move forward again. But overall, okay, this is going to level out. I feel like there's going to be more of the action forward with the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords rather than the step being taken backwards. So if it's one step back, it's going to be 2 steps forward, okay? This is what is going on at the moment. So, and this could be why, you know, if you feel like you're not sure what's happening here, yeah, this is what you can't see. And we do have union here, okay, so don't forget that. I'm seeing that union being as the, you know, kind of like the drive for all of this that's happening here, okay? Everything that is happening is so that it can bring you together. All of this is happening so that there can be a metamorphosis for the better, okay? And it just so happens that it has to be a separation in order for that to happen. So, near future, let's see, the King of Swords. I mean, this reading, a lot of swords and pentacles. So you could definitely be dealing with another earth sign or maybe an air sign here. Do let me know. I love finding out what other signs you're dealing with. Okay, so with the King of Swords, somebody, again, in the near future, this is a decision that's going to be very, very firm. It's going to be very, very determined here, especially with the Queen of Swords as well. Again, this is the second time we're getting the Queen of Swords, and we also have the King of Swords twice. Okay, and then we have the Hanging Man and the Six of Pentacles again. Do you guys see this? It's the same cards that keep coming up again and again and again. A firm decision is being made, and there's a lot of determination so that the situation can balance out. Okay, so this is what's coming up. I feel that there is a lot of clarity from your person here. And again, it could be you, but I'm just mostly feeling like it could even be the both of you. I'm getting both, so yeah, just take it as it makes sense, but because I'm kind of getting both now. So there is a lot of clarity over the situation, okay? You see that this needs to happen in order for there to be that growth and for that union to even be possible and for this balance really to come into place, okay? For there to be an even reciprocity here. However, it is taking a little bit of time. I feel action is being taken, like it's kind of set, the decision has been made, but it does take a little bit of time, okay? It doesn't mean a long, long time. It's not going to be forever, but it is taking a little bit of time, and it's because of this Two of Swords. As I said, you know, that there's going to be just a little bit of bumps on the road, a little bit of, okay, you know, I fell, now I have to get back up and keep moving forward. So if this is you, you know, just kind of keep that in mind, that is natural. It's okay, you know, if you stumble and you fall, get back up and just, you know, be back on your path to whatever it was that you were moving towards, right? That this Knight of Pentacles. Moving away from whatever this bound energy is here, whatever it is that has been keeping your hands tied, whatever it is that you need to release, moving away from that. Okay, so let's see the Seven of Swords as our final card here. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of quick movement, by the way, as well. So it's interesting. It's like it's quick movement, but then it's also taking some time. So I feel like what that means is that if there wasn't quick movement, it would take even longer. If that makes any sense. It's like whoever this is that's putting in that effort is doing it, okay? But even it's like they're moving as fast as they can. Okay? It's like it could not go any faster. But even at that pace, it's still going to feel, you know, like patience is needed. So let's see, why is the Seven of Swords here as a message or for a potential that we need to be wary of? We have the Chariot, we have the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so this is very clear. You have to be careful, you or your person, you have to be a little bit careful with the speed at which things are happening. Make sure, I mean, all of these here are talking about possibly there being too much speed here, maybe certain things happening a little bit too impulsively, and I feel like it really goes back to, you know what, if you run too fast, you are going to stumble and fall, and that might set you back. Okay, so it could even be for you, you know, if you feel like you are impatient. So if it's your person that has to do these actions and move away from the obstacle here, and your energy is that of impatience and rushing, that energetically is going to cause your union energy to have that stumble and fall, and it might set you back a little bit. Okay, so that's what this Seven of Swords is about here, to just be a little bit careful of the way things are moving, because you might feel like, yeah, well, if I help them in this way or that way, or if I keep thinking, you know, for this to hurry up and happen, you might be thinking that you're helping them, but that actually isn't the case. Okay, that's what the deception is here, and what you have to be careful of: the Chariot moving way too fast, and the Knight of Wands. All right, and just being in a rush about it. So just let it take its time. Let it take as long as it needs to take, without rushing things. Okay, so let's see, let's use this deck to get a final message for Taurus, if this was resonating for you. And if it did resonate, please don't forget to give me a like or leave me a comment. Let's see, we have a leg up. Okay, so this is all about assistance and support. So yes, you know, don't be afraid to ask for help or for support throughout this process, either from your friends or from a professional. And also it could be, you know, if you feel guided to support your person through this, then by all means do that, okay? Just make sure not to pressure them or, you know, rush anything. Allow it to happen, because I do see union in your future with this person. All right, guys, those were your messages. Thank you so much for watching. Much love.